step out. You step out. Turn around and face away from us. Go down to your knees. Do it now.
You want me to go hands?
Go hands, please. Nobody move.
So this is a real body cam footage of a man running for governor, being arrested after a violent domestic incident. Someone with history of domestic abuse running for governor and now facing new charges of domestic abuse. It just doesn't make any sense. Good afternoon, beautiful people, and welcome to Nelly Miranda. As always, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Okay, so 46-year-old Florida gubernatorial candidate Kevin CASHAPP was arrested after deputies say that he attacked two elderly victims inside a home. Investigators say that he allegedly hit one victim with a cane and threw a cell phone at the other one, both of whom are over the age of 65 years old. One of the victims called 911, claiming he threatened to kill them and even law enforcement if they showed up.
Away from us. Go down to your knees. Do it now.
Well, a man currently running for Florida governor, has been arrested. And take a look. This is body cam video from Friday from the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. It shows deputies arresting Kevin CASHAPP after one of the victims called 911, saying he hit them and threatened to kill them. According to the 911 call, CASHAPP hit one of the victims with a cane and the other with a cell phone and allegedly had a gun. Both victims, who are elderly, were found hiding in the bedroom since one of them is bedridden. And this is CASHAPP's mugshot. He was arrested for several charges, including aggravated assault and battery with a deadly weapon, as well as 2 counts of battery on a person over 65. He was previously arrested in 2024 for domestic battery by strangulation, and false imprisonment.
Kevin CASHAPP may not love our elder population, but I do. So that's why I want to tell you about Chapter. So many seniors on Medicaid are actually on a plan that is not the best plan for their needs. There are so many different plans, coverage, and cost, and I'm sure you guys try to do your research, but the government websites are so confusing. For only 20 minutes of your day, Chapter will walk you through all of your options and make sure that you are getting the best plan suitable for your needs. The call is completely free. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain, including a peace of mind. Imagine an emergency situation arise and you don't have the proper coverage to cover it. That would be a complete nightmare, so you owe it to yourself to double check. So again, if you are on Medicare and you love yourself as much as I love you, please dial 646-817-8160. That is 646-817-8160, or go to askchapter.org/Nelly. Now let's get back to the story. So again, a man actively running for governor being arrested in a situation like this is completely insane. Are they not conducting background checks on people seeking higher office? On top of old charges that he had, he is now facing multiple felony charges, including aggravated battery, assault with a weapon, and tampering with a witness. And then after making statements about harming himself, he was placed under Florida's Baker Act, meaning authorities believe that he could be a danger to himself or others.
Let's figure what's going on. All right, we'll figure it out.
My mother's on.
Green coming out.
My mother's on fentanyl.
Okay.
Lift that chain up. Just lift right up. My parents are going through a mental problem.
We'll get that all figured out.
Talk about this right quickly.
Green.
I can't believe this is happening. Just don't let me die, huh?
You're not going to die. You're in good hands with us.
I haven't done anything wrong. This is insane. Why am I being taken in right now?
You're just in handcuffs, all right? You're just being detained until we get this figured out.
Okay.
This story raises bigger questions because it's not just about him. It's about vetting, accountability, and the kind of people who are even making it onto ballots. Because if this is what's happening before holding office, what happens if someone like that actually gets power? I can imagine chaos. But what are your thoughts? Do stories like this make you question the system as a whole? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. So moving on to our next story, 2 members of Congress, 2 different parties, are now both out amid explosive misconduct scandals. Like, what the hell is going on inside of Congress? Why is the political class so out of control? They're like baby kids lacking discipline. Republican Congressman Tony Gonzalez admitted to having an affair with a staffer, something that is strictly prohibited under House rules because of the power imbalance. That situation spiraled into an ethics investigation with allegations of inappropriate messages and broader misconduct. And then as pressure mounted, talk of expulsion and bipartisan backlash, he finally made the wise decision to retire from Congress altogether.
Representative Tony Gonzalez announced today he will step down from Congress amid scandal. The Texas Republican said on social media he plans to submit his resignation tomorrow, writing, "There is a season for everything, and God has a plan for us all." Gonzalez has been under House Ethics Committee investigation over a relationship with a former senior aide. He previously acknowledged the affair and ended his re-election bid. That staffer later died by suicide. His resignation comes just days before a potential House vote that could have removed him from office.
Now on the flip side, you have Eric Swalwell. Multiple women have come forward accusing him of serious sexual misconduct. Swalwell denies the allegation. He says that they are false and that he plans to fight them to the end. But at the same time, he stepped down. Not because he admitted guilt, but because, in his own words, the situation had become a distraction to his ability to serve.
Now, you guys, Eric Swalwell of California says he will resign from Congress after sexual assault allegations. Just yesterday, he announced that he was stepping down from his gubernatorial run. So today, he's making this announcement that he's resigning from Congress. This is after multiple sexual assault allegations that prompted loud bipartisan calls for him to step down. He had been seen as a front runner in that race before he dropped out yesterday again.
In a post on X, Eric Swalwell said, quote, "I am deeply sorry to my family, staff, and constituents for mistakes and judgment I've made in my past. I will fight the serious false allegations made against me. However, I must take responsibility and ownership for the mistakes that I did make. I am aware of efforts to bring an immediate expulsion vote against me and other members. Expelling anyone in Congress without due process within days of an allegation being made is wrong. But it's also wrong for my constituents to have me distracted from my duties. Therefore, I plan to resign my seat in Congress. I will work with my staff in the coming days to ensure they are able, in my absence, to serve the needs of the good people of the 14th Congressional District." So basically, with these resignations happening right before potential expulsion votes in Congress, instead of Congress fully investigating and holding a formal vote, they just step down and then the process completely stops. It ends there, basically. So no full public hearing, no final accountability through Congress itself. And for a lot of people watching this, they're wondering, is this accountability or is this an exit strategy? Because at the end of the day, this isn't about left or right. It comes down to power and what happens when people who are in charge abuse their power. Do you think resigning is enough? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And by the way, if you'd like to further support my show, please go to the website. The designs are clean, simple, and intentional. And if you want to wear something that says something like, "This meeting could have been an audit," then please head to the website and order some merch. And if you got any value from today's video, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to support the channel and ring the bell so you don't miss any future updates. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.